Gando, can you begin, inshallah, the recording on Zoom as well?
No.
Jazakallah khair.
Record to the cloud or on the computer? Okay.
Cloud.
Cloud. Okay. Now.
Jazakallah khair.
Well, yeah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman
Can
ar-Rahim.
you begin, inshallah, the recording on
How
Zoom
come I hear myself?
as well?
Allahu
No.
musta'an.
Jazakallah khair.
Record to
that's
the
why.
cloud or on the computer? Okay.
That's why. طيب. All right. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wa salatu wa salamu ala ashraf al-anbiya'i wal mursaleen nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, dear brothers in Islam. Alhamdulillah, it's good to have you back. Today we're going to wrap up this first chapter, alhamdulillah. It's been a good week. And then Sunday, inshallah, we'll take the exam. And then we start our Sarf conjugation and pronouns on Monday, inshallah. So with that being said, what we're going to do today, normally we start with a review. However, today we're going to do this exercise right here. And then we're going to go back and just, I'm going to ask questions, ask y'all to read, ask you to translate, and do your best not to look at your notes at this point. Try to remember the words in the translation from memory, inshallah. So, inshallah, we start here with this tadrib. At-tadrib al-khamis. Khamis means the fifth. So the fifth example here, the fifth exercise. We know it says imla, fill out. Al-faraghat al-atiya, the following blanks. بالفعل الماضي الثلاثي المناسب واضبطه بالشكل. So what it's saying is fill it in with the correct fi'l. And وَضْبِطْهُ بِالشَّكْل means that you're going to put the correct harakat on top. So if it's like fatha, 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 that's what you put with heavy focus on the ainul fi'l. And what I did for you guys, I'm gonna go around and ask everyone to read the sentence, translate, and I wrote on the left side here the af'al that will be used for these blanks. And by now we should have all of these by memory, maybe one you don't know, but we'll see, inshallah. So I would like first to ask our brother Admir, Abu Imran. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Akhi al-Kareem, can you read for us these af'al and translate each one?
Naam, inshallah. Dakhala, first one. Dakhala, he entered.
Good.
Kharaja, he exited, he left. Haruma, made prohibited, as we said. Wasala, arrived or reached.
No.
Rakiba, boarded or mounted, depending on the object.
No.
Aduma, to be great. Shariba, to drink. And akala, to eat.
To eat. Barakallahu feek. Jazakallah khair. And some new words that maybe some students may not recognize, especially if they're beginners, I wrote here that come in the sentences. And then I wrote the translation for you to make it easy on you to fill in the sentence. So like we have at-ta'am. At-ta'am means food. Qahwa. Qahwa means coffee. Al-jama'a. Al-jama'a means congregation. Okay, that's one of the meanings. Al-jama'a means congregation in this context. Then we have sayyara. Sayyaratun. That means car. Then we have al-musafiru, traveler. And as we took yesterday, al-waqtul munasib, which means basically on time. Okay, so inshallah ta'ala, we will start and let's begin with our brother, let's see here, Nathaniel. Can you read number one? So you would say blank and then read the rest of the sentence and then give us the appropriate fi'l in there and translate it for us, inshallah. Read it first, choose your fi'l and fill in the blank and read the sentence the way it should be. And we'll see if you're correct or not and translate for us, inshallah.
No, assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Dakala Uthman excuse me, دخل عثمان المسجد.
Barakallah feek. Mhm.
The fill, the wazn is fa'ala.
Good.
The doer is Uthman, and the object is the masjid.
Naam. And the English translation of the sentence?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sheikh.
No problem.
Uthman entered the masjid.
Uthman into the masjid. Very good. Barakallah feek. Everything was correct. Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you. Ameen. So we got dakhala out of the way. طيب. Number 2, can we have Akh Samir?
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Khawla. Do you know khawla? What it is?
It's on the tip of my tongue. What is it?
Well, khawla is actually a name of a female.
Okay, نعم.
And ta'am, نعم.
It's food. So,
Which one of these af'al on the left side?
أكل.
Akala. Very good. He is completely right.
نعم.
Do you remember? Do you remember that meaning you're right on the selection of the fi'l? But do you remember what I told you in the beginning when we did qala wa qalat? You remember? We said qalat is for a female, so it ends in a. Do you remember me saying that?
أكلت.
Yeah.
نعم.
Akalat. Barakallahu feek. So it is akalat. Akalat what? Khawlatu at-ta'ama. So what is that translation?
خولت ate food. Or she eats food.
She ate the food.
Okay, no.
It's past tense. Akalat.
No.
Good. And what wasn't is akala part of?
فأذى.
Fa'ala. Aywa. Barakallahu feek, Samir. Very good, mashallah. And number 3, if we can have, do I see my whole screen here or is there more? Anis Muhammad, salam alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So, blank عبد الخالق من المنزل. We would say خرج عبد الخالق من المنزل.
Barakallahu feek.
And the translation would be Abdul Khaliq left from the house.
Abdul Khaliq left from the house or left the house. Very good, mashallah. Naam. And what wazn is that on?
فعل.
Fa'ala. Very good.
Abdul Khaliq being the maf'ul and manzil being the object. Or yeah.
Abdul Khaliq, the Abdu for Abdul Khaliq, the Abdu is the fa'il.
Yes.
He's the doer.
Sorry,
it has
it's the fa'il. Oh, yeah.
Dhamma. Naam.
Yeah.
And for min al manzil, we haven't learned this yet. You wouldn't say object, even though the idea is correct. But because it has min before it, it's considered, we'll learn later, jar wa majroor. Okay?
Yes.
Jar wa majroor. But we'll learn that later, inshallah. But very good, barakallah feek. Then if we can have safe, do number 4.
شرب محمود قهوة.
طيب, what's the translation?
Mahmoud drank coffee.
Coffee, yes. How would we say Fatima drank coffee?
شربت فاطمة قهوة.
Fatima tu, because the names of women, they don't take tanween. So sharibat, يعني unless it's a 3-lettered with a sukun in the middle, but that's way advanced later. So normally names of women, they won't take tanween. So Fatimatu, sharibat Fatimatu qahwa. Very good. Barakallah fiqh. And what wasn't the sharibat part of?
فاعلة.
Fa'ila. Fa'ila. Jazakallah khair. If we can have Rehan.
عظم ثواب صلاة الجماعة. The reward is made great for prayer in congregation.
Prayer in congregation. Very good. Jazakallah khair. عظم.
As fa'ula as the wasn't.
Naam. And how would you say if it was a feminine word? How would you use عظم?
Adumat.
Yes, عظمت. Very good. Very good, mashallah. And next week, يعني, we're going to say it in 14 different ways. Alhamdulillah, inshallah ta'ala. And it's going to help us with our speaking, inshallah. Number 6, if we can have... How many students we have here? I forgot to use the app the brother gave me. We have 20 here. 4, yes. Hakim. And I believe he's the one that gave us the app. He might be at work. He's at work. That's right. If we can have Ungu.
Assalamu
Yes,
alaikum.
I know Hakim. I forget all the time Hakim. He's texting.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Okay,
How are you?
right now. Alhamdulillah. بخير.
ما شاء الله. بارك الله فيك. يعني what time is it? كم ساعة هناك?
Now is 10:45 in the morning.
Oh, that's not bad. That's good, mashallah. 10:45.
Yeah, it's good.
What's the
Okay,
weather?
I'm trying to. Oh, the weather is very good. I don't know whether you could look behind me because in my video it's
No.
sunny.
It's sunny, mashallah, mashallah. Mashallah.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
good, alhamdulillah. So can you do, oh, there you go. That's a real background, subhanallah.
Yeah, this is my garden.
Subhanallah, it's beautiful, mashallah. Mashallah.
Thank
tabarak.
you.
Yes,
Okay,
alhamdulillah.
I'll try number 6.
Yes, please.
حرم البيع في وقت صلاة الجمعة.
Good.
Thank you. And is
And
from
translation?
the fa'ula wazan.
Good.
Translation is business transaction is made haram in the time of Salatul Jum'ah.
Excellent. Mashallah. Mumtaz. Very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If we can have Ahmed Hisan.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Can you read the next one, number 7?
Blank صالح سيارة.
No.
راكب صالح سيارة.
Good.
صالح rode the car.
The car, yes. And if we were talking about Aisha, what would we say?
ركبت صالح سيارة.
Aisha too. Yes. سيارة. نعم. Said the rakibat. And what wasn't does this belong in? Rakiba?
فاعلة.
Fa'ila. Very good. Alhamdulillah. And the last one, Ukasha.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وصل المسافر في الوقت المناسب. The traveler arrived just on time or on time.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And if I said المسافرة, المسافرة, what would the فعل be?
وصلت
Yes.
المسافرة في الوقت المناسب.
بارك الله فيك. Very good. الحمد لله. وthe وزن
فعل.
فعل. Very good. الحمد لله. Very good. And you know, this one we used as well. Alhamdulillah. So we completed this. Alhamdulillah. There's a couple more. There's one more exercise where it's asking you to bring your own sentences. But we won't do that right now. What we want to do is start all over from the beginning now, alhamdulillah, and make this night a night of review, inshallah. And we can prepare for the test and get a good understanding of this chapter. And then, because next week we have some patterns and charts to memorize, alhamdulillah. So if I can ask first this first paragraph. If our brother, let's see here, Abdullah, if you're with us, can you read for us this first paragraph for Salatul Jum'ah? And after each line or each comma, pause and give us the translations.
My voice is clear?
Yes, it is.
قالت هند لابنها إبراهيم. Hind said to her son Ibrahim,
نعم.
اعلم يا بني أنه إذا حان الوقت صلاة الجمعة. Know, O my son, that when the time for Jum'ah comes close, حرم البيع, that transactions have been made prohibited. ولذلك عظم الثواب المكبرين إلى صلاة الجمعة.
المبكرين.
مبكرين.
Yes.
ولذلك عظم الثواب المبكرين إلى صلاة الجمعة.
نعم.
Similarly, the reward for those who come to the Friday prayer early is magnified.
Is magnified. Magnified is a good word too. Made great or magnified. Good, alhamdulillah. However, here, وَلِذَلِكَ. So you don't want to say similarly, you want to say for that reason. Literally, li means for, dhalika means that. But it's understood to mean like for that reason. Because, people have a desire to make money in business. And it's been made haram. So for that reason, the rewards of those who arrive early to Salatul Jum'ah are magnified or are increased greatly or are made great. So وَلِذَلِكَ, very good. Everything was on point. Just وَلِذَلِكَ, for that reason, inshallah. طيب. Now I want to ask, let's see here, Anyas Al-Hassan. Salam alaikum, akhi. Al-Ghani.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
You live in Ghana, right?
Yes, Sheikh.
Barakallah fiqh. So I want to ask you, why does Hind here have Dhamma, Hindun?
Because she's the doer of the fi'l qalat.
Doer of the fi'l qalat. Very good, mashallah. What kind of fi'l is i'lam?
Is fi'l al-amr.
Amr, yes, command. Very good, alhamdulillah. What is another word for hana?
Qaruba.
Qaruba, very good. Very good, mashallah. Jazakallah khair. That's good. Gando, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Can you read to Ma'al Mubakirin?
نعم.
And translate for us, inshallah.
فهم إبراهيم ما قالته أمه Ibrahim understood what his mother said to him. وَخَرَجَ مِنَ الْبَيْتِ, and he left his house. وَدَخَلَ الْمَسْجِدَ, and he entered the masjid. وَبَكَّرَ مَعَ الْمُبَكِّرِينَ, and he arrived early with those who arrived early to the masjid.
Oh, Barakallah feek. Excellent. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. And then if we can have Zishan. Salaam alaikum, Zishan.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you, Akhi?
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. Barakallah. Can you read from Fasalla all the way to Al-Quran Al-Kareem and translate for us?
Yeah, sure. فصلى تحية المسجد وقرأ شيئا من القرآن الكريم. Then he entered, and then he prayed Tiyat al-Masjid, and he read a portion from the Quran al-Kareem.
Very good, mashallah. And Zishan, why does Shay'an have fatha here?
Shay'an, because of it's the action itself. It's not the fa'il, but
Yes.
what's done, what's done.
Yes, very good, mashallah. And we haven't used the terminology yet, so we're not going to use it till later. But that's right. It's the object of the verb. It's the thing that he read. Very good. Barakallah feek, akhi. Alhamdulillah. And then if we can have, let's see here, Anas. I don't think I've called on Anas Muhammad. And then Waqar Ahsan.
Yes, brother.
If you can read from Wa'indama, this whole next line, all the way to Al-Imam.
All right. وعندما قرب وقت الصلاة نادى المؤذن للصلاة وخطب الإمام. And وعندما, all right, I always forget that part. And the prayer.
I called on you yesterday in the same parts, huh?
No, yesterday. وعندما قرب وقت الصلاة, and something, but the prayer, the time of the prayer was approached.
Okay.
The muazzin called for the salah and the imam gave the khutbah.
The imam gave the khutbah. Okay. So now we need to dig up from our memory عندما.
Yes.
Just think about the translation you gave. So something, the salah came in or approached.
Yes, whenever.
When or whenever?
Whenever, yes.
Yeah, you are. Do you remember the other word for it?
حينما.
Barakallah. Yes. Very good. Alhamdulillah. Barakallah khair, ya akhi. Who is Galaxy Tab? Just want to know. No answer. Okay. So Waqar is next. Read the final line, inshallah, and translate for us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
وَسَمِعَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ الْخُطْبَةَ مَعَ النَّاسِ, and Ibrahim listened the khutbah with the people. ثُمَّ صَلَّى الْفَرِيضَةَ, then he prayed the obligatory prayer. وَرَجَعَ إِلَى بَيْتِهِ, and he returned to his house.
Very good, barakallah feek. So let's say, here I want you to do something. Let's switch the whole sentence, and instead of Ibrahim here, let's say Fatima. Are you able to change the verbs?
وَسَمِعَتْ فَاطِمَةُ الْخُطْبَةَ مَعَ النَّاسِ ثُمَّ صَلَّتْ الْفَرِيضَةَ وَرَجَعَتْ إِلَى بَيْتِهَا.
Very good, ya akhi, mashallah. Very good, alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you. Alhamdulillah. طيب. Our brother Rihan.
Yeah.
How do you say three-lettered past tense verb?
الفعل الماضي الثلاثي.
الثلاثي. Very good. Alhamdulillah. Ukasha,
نعم.
what does awzan mean in the mustalahat for sarf?
The scales of the
Could you
verb.
describe them for us and explain what they are?
For the past tense verb, there are 3 scales: fa'ala, fa'ila, and fa'ula.
You're right, but not completely right. So you said for the past tense verbs, there are 3 scales. Let's be more specific. 3 letter. Very important. Barakallah fi. Naam, alhamdulillah. Mumtaz, alhamdulillah. And Nathaniel,
نعم.
could you describe for us, Akhi Barakallahu Feek, what Fa'ul Fi'l, Ainul Fi'l, and Lamul Fi'l mean? And give us an example. Give us a Fi'l and give us an example of those 3.
You said, give you an example of all 3?
Yeah, explain what we mean by when we say Fa'ul Fi'l, Ainul Fi'l, and Lamul Fi'l, and then give me a Fi'l itself and use it as an example.
Okay. They are called the wazn, the scale. A wazn. I think I'm pronouncing it. A wazn, right?
Wazn, yeah.
The 3 are fa'ul fil, ainul fil, lamul fil. I'm trying to think of some words. Karaja, which is fa'ala. Haruma was a fa'ula. And I think marida is fa'ila.
Yes, those are the Alzan. You're right. But my question specifically was the Fa'ul Fi'l, the Fa in the Fi'l, the Ain in the Fi'l, and the Lam in the Fi'l. What do they represent?
Yes. The fa'ul fil is the first letter.
Very good, mashallah.
The ainul fil is the second letter. And the lamul fil is the third letter.
May Allah bless you. Ameen, Ya Rab. Excellent, alhamdulillah. Jay Ortega, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
What does haraka mean?
Haraka.
Yeah.
Haraka are the vowel signs over the letters, like a fatha, a dhamma, and a khasra.
Okay, very good, mashallah. And another question, what does wasala mean?
Wasala, like he arrived.
You're right, very good. And how do you say she arrived?
Wasalat.
Wasalat. Very good, mashallah. Mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Let's see here. أخي جومو علي السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
أخي, can you tell us can you translate the sentence for us? حرم على المسلم ترك الصلاة. حرم على
It means abandoning the prayer has been made unlawful for the Muslim.
Barakallahu fiqh. Mumtaz. And haruma belongs to what wazn?
Fa'ula wazn.
Fa'ula. Jazakallahu khair, ya akhi. Jazakallahu khaira.
Wafikum barakallah.
Very good. Admir, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Akhi, can you tell us what shabi'a mahmudun means?
Shabi'a mahmudun, yani he became full.
Yeah, he ate till he's full.
Always stuffed himself.
Naam. Barakallahu feek. Let's see here. Let's our brother Saif. Salam alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Tell us, Aisha, open the door to the house. The door to the house.
Open the door to the house. 1 second. فتحت عائشة باب البيت.
باب البيت. Barakallahu feek. And thank you, Barakallahu feek, for putting the fatha on the bab, because it's the object, it's the thing she opened. Excellent. Alhamdulillah. Mumtaz, ya akhi. Alhamdulillah. All right, let's do this rough one right here. Alhamdulillah. Let's see here. I need someone. Let's see. Who is Galaxy Tab? That's the only person. By the way, if I didn't call you yet, let me know. Because I think I called everyone except Galaxy Tab. But they're not saying anything.
Sheikh, assalamu alaikum. This is Nathaniel. That might be my tablet showing up there, Sheikh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, Jazakallah khair. That's right. It's common. Some people use two devices. No problem, inshallah.
No, I only used one, but it might have registered as Galaxy because I have a Galaxy tablet, but I only registered my name.
But it's two of you then. So your Nathaniel shows, and then there's another tab that's open Galaxies. I'm trying to figure out who that is. Wait, hold on. If I do this, ask to unmute. Do you see it on your screen?
No.
No.
Then that might be someone.
Okay. Well, they're not saying anything. So we'll leave. You know what? It's our brother probably, Abu Isa. He's at work.
No.
He told me he's going to be at work, and that's probably him for sure. Inshallah. Like, Jazakallah khair. Well, since I have you, Nathaniel, you want to read this for us? Read till wahida. So from arada to wahida, and do your best to translate and put in the correct fi'l in the blanks. I know we only did this yesterday and it's fresh, but it's good. Alhamdulillah. We have to push these words out and our understanding out. You there, Akhi?
Yes, I'm sorry. I put myself on mute. I'm sorry, Sheikh.
No worries. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Irada Khalid and
Irada
Khalidun, and could you enlarge that? Because I'm reading the screen. I'm not reading out of my book.
Oh, no problem. Then let me make it even larger. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. يسافر من المقطع مكرمات إلى المدينة المنورة
إلى المدينة المنورة
إلى المدينة منورة, right?
المنورة.
منورة.
Yes.
منورة.
منورة. منورة.
منورة.
Very good. MashaAllah. Excellent.
Okay.
You want to translate that first?
It's Khalid wanted to travel from Mecca to Medina.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the verb for that.
Oh, for the next one? Yeah.
Yeah, for the verb. Yeah, it says that's you want me to read past that, correct?
Yeah, I want you to read all the way to the next two lines, all the way to sa'atin wahidatin.
Okay.
So blank, and then you have to put in the verb. Yeah. So if you see the verbs are on top.
Okay. Well, arafa أن رحلة
Good.
تبدأ بعد ساعات وحيدة
Wahidatin.
Wahidat, right? With the wahidatin.
Yes. So
All right, so keep. You want me to translate or keep going?
no, stop right there and translate this part.
Okay. He knew that the trip began after 1 hour.
Okay, good.
So فَخَرَجَ إِلَى الْمُنْزِلِ. No, excuse me. Yeah. خَرَجَ. No, ذهب
Yes,
إلى
very good.
منزل وليحضر حكيبة بعد وقت
Okay,
قليل.
so stop right there at Haqiba. That's good enough. So فذهب إلى المنزل ليحضر حقيبته. حقيبته.
ليحضر
Good.
حكيبته.
Very good.
حكيبته.
حقيبته.
حكيبته.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So what I'm picking up at, he began after 1 hour. So he went to his house to pick. Now,
Get to pick up, no problem.
to pick up his bags.
His bag. Very good. Okay, Jazakallah khair. That's sufficient. Barakallahu fik, akhi. Very good. MashaAllah. If we could have, let's see here, Rihan. Akhi, can you pick up from there? وَبَعْدَ وَقْتٍ قَلِيلٍ.
Yeah. وبعد وقت قليل حمل خالد حقيبته وخرج من المنزل. So after a little time, Khalid picked up his bag and exited his house, from his house, or from the house.
أيوة. Very good. Keep going.
وعندما وصل إلى مكان الحافلة شاهدها قد بدأت تسير.
نعم.
And whenever he arrived to the bus station, he saw it begin to move.
Very good.
فركب بسرعة وقال الحمد لله لقد وصلت في الوقت المناسب. And then he got on board a road. He got on board quickly.
Quickly, very good.
And said, all praise to Allah.
Don't worry about laqad.
I arrived in a suitable time or correct time or just in time.
On time. Sahih. Just translate it on time. Barakallahu feek. Alhamdulillah. Ikhwan, I really feel, confident that everyone understands everything in chapter 1, and that was the goal. Alhamdulillah. I was a little worried about this, the timing and how quick we went with the story about the bus, but it looks like it mapped out, alhamdulillah, and everyone, it did well. Over this weekend, Sunday will be the test. So it should be turned in before, if you can turn it in before midnight Sunday Central, inshallah. So I can grade them and we can have class on Monday, inshallah. The thing is, review everything from start to finish that we reviewed. Skip the tadribat that we did not do. Don't worry about those. Just review, read the text over and over without looking at the translation. That's the only way you're going to get good. Do not look at the translation. Force yourself to remember the words. Okay? Once and keep reading and reading and reading until you build speed reading. So you should master the first story, those 2 pages. Keep reading over and over and over and over again until it just flows when you read it. And as soon as you see the word, you know how to say it. And then do the same with this story also. أراد خالد أن يسافر من مكة المكرمة إلى المدينة المنورة. You can't get that fast unless you practice a lot. Keep reading it, let your brain get used to the words. Travel from Mecca to Medina. وعرف أن الرحلة تبدأ بعد ساعة واحدة. And he recognized that the trip begins after 1 hour. وذهب إلى المنزل, and he went to the house, and so on and so forth, right? So just exert yourself, inshallah, and keep in mind the fiqh mustalahat, the sarf mustalahat of awzan, fa'ala, fa'ila, fa'ula, fa'ul fi'l, ainul fi'l, lamul fi'l, because on the test, I may put like a fi'l, qara'a, for example, and I'll be ask you, what is the ainul fi'l of qara'a? And give me its translation. So things like that, inshallah, it should be easy, bi'idhnillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all success. I really look forward to next week when we start memorizing those charts, alhamdulillah. Then our Arabic world will begin to open up even more, inshallah ta'ala. So until then, brothers, of course, we have the chat room open. Any questions? And don't forget, use that chat room to read. Open it up, read and translate to see if you're correct. Everyone will listen in, and that's how we learn, by making mistakes. So 2 types of people will never learn, the ulama say, right? The first one is the one who's too shy, embarrassed to ask questions, and so others will know that he doesn't know well. This person will never learn. And the second type is the one who is arrogant, right? He thinks that's none of us. So basically what I'm saying is, don't be shy. Use the Telegram group, chat group, for your benefit while we are together, inshallah. Do that, bi'idhnillah. And, we'll see you all Monday, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاكم الله خير, brothers.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاك الله خيرا.
وإياك يا أخي. No.